Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to the committee for the opportunity for me to present the result of our research. With title is Abundance and Biomass of Earthworm as Affected by Long-Term Different Types of Soil Tillage and Fertilization on Mung Bean Plantation at Ultisol Soil. And this is our teams. As a background, Ultisol soils have many problems that dominated in soil in Sumatra. The problem is organic matter pH, CHE, desaturated P, and other nutrients are low, except for trace element. So that we needed to precision farming, balance and optimal fertilization, proper term management of organic matter, conservation tillage systems, use of appropriate plants, social economies for the, our goal is a sustainable agriculture. Problem for sustainable agriculture. Food needs increase uh, in line with the people growth in the world. For example, for rice, corn, soybeans, mung beans, green beans, etc. Uh, for increased food, it needs continuous long-term research from various aspects so that the right solution will be found. One of the solve for the problem is fertilization with organic and or with inorganic fertilizer. Uh, Application of a soil tillage system with the proper good crop rotation with cereals or legume. As soil quality indicators, there is soil physical properties, soil chemical properties, soil biological properties. One of the soil biological properties is earthworm. It is easy to count and is easy and cheaper compare with other properties. Objective of our research is to study the chain of abundance and biomass of earthworms because of long-term tillage system and mixed fertilizer application in mung bean plantation at ultisol soils at 6 seasons. This is a location of research. This Lampung province. We have an agricultural experiment field of University of Lampung. This is a map. The first plantation is the first plantation was on September 2017, and now this research at 6 season from September 2020 to December 2020. Experimental setup. The experiment were arranged with factorials. There is a two-factor, a tillage and a fertilizer in a randomized completely block design. Treatment, it is no fertilizer or control with a fertilizer, compound fertilizer, NPK 16, 16, 16, mixed with poultry manure. This is a dosage of fertilizer. And then a minimum tillage and intensive tillage. These have four combined of treatment. Sampling at the late vegetative and harvest phase. Enumeration of earthworms by digging of soil by 25 times 25 centimeter and with depth of 0 to 15 and 15 to 30 centimeter in the center of the plot. This remove soil from the hole, and this found earthworm is a hand sorting method calculated and observed by hand sorting method. Result and discussion. abundance of earthworm and summary of ANOVA. This is ANOVA. This is data from late vegetative phase and harvest phase. This is a tillage system have a significant effect on the abundance of earthworm. You can see here from all the observation except on 15 until 30 centimeter depth, this is not significant, but all observation have a significant effect of tillage to earthworm. And for fertilizer, in the 15 to 30 centimeter also, and total also have a significant effects. The same with harvest phase. Next, this is an effect of tillage system on the abundance of earthworm after multiple comparisons test, LSD test. We found that minimum tillage resulted in significantly different, higher compared with intensive tillage. This is an individual of earthworm. Tillage maybe will increase the bulk density of soil, and soil organic carbon in the intensive tillage is rapidly oxidized. So this is not favorable for earthworm. And then in the right side, this is for 15 to centimeter in late vegetative. This is the interaction between fertilizer and tillage. Also, you can see here, fertilized land and with a minimum tillage has a higher population or abundance of earthworm compared with a non-fertilizer or compare with minimum tillage and intensive tillage. Maybe here organic matter and undisturbed soil structure can be good for earthworm. Minimum tillage combined with fertilization is more abundant compared with others. This is a good finding, I think. Effect of continuous tillage, continuous fertilizer to total abundance. This is for total. We neglected the depth of soil, but I combined from 0 to 30 centimeter. You can see here. Also the same. In minimum tillage, significantly higher, both in late vegetative phase or on harvest phase. And the same as minimum tillage, non-fertilizer is lower than fertilizer soil, both on late vegetative and harvest phase. But the number is lower than late vegetative phase. Maybe the addition of nutrients to the soil will affect plant growth, which in turn will also affect the soil microclimate, such as soil moisture and temperature. This is an effect of continuous tillage with the depth of 0 to 15 and 15 to 30 centimeter on the late and on the harvest phase. This is no significance for in this observation. This is also not significant, so I can make a LSD test in here. So it is the same trend, minimum tillage, and this is a fertilizer higher than non-fertilizer. Also, this is for biomass of earthworm and summary of ANOVA. Here you can see in the late vegetative, there are many significantly different from treatments, tillage, fertilizer, and also interaction. But in the harvest phase, for biomass, only tillage. So I have maybe concluded tillage system continue or long term will affect the earthworm as a bioindicator for a soil fertilizer. This is a, for example, this for biomass. This same trends with population or abundance. Also, in the interaction, you can see here fertilizer and minimum tillage have higher biomass of earthworm. This is also in the late vegetative phase and harvest phase. You can see here this minimum tillage and this intensive tillage, lower than minimum tillage. And in the intensive tillage, the biomass increase if I compare between late vegetative and harvest phase. But for minimum tillage, this is lower than in late vegetative phase. This shows that the end of planting, the effect of treatment has begun to decrease, so that the best time to harvest the life of earthworm due to the treatment is during the late vegetative phase. The conclusion, the abundance and biomass of earthworm on the application continuous minimum tillage system were significantly higher than those with intensive tillage system. The abundance and biomass of earthworm on soil with mixed NPK and poultry manure was significantly higher than those without fertilizer treatment. There is an interaction between the tillage system and fertilizer on the abundance and biomass of earthworm at the late vegetative period observation. Thank you very much for your attention.